Do you observed I'm humorous? Do you believe you studied I'm funny? I do as a depend of truth. Do you locate me amusing? No, I do. I think you're funny. Joe Pesci is a veteran actor renowned for his intense and risky roles, such as Tommy DeVito in Goodfellas or Nicky Santoro in Casino. Yet behind those iconic characters lies an easy private man who not often makes public appearances. Standing at simply 5'4" tall, Pesci has verified that fulfillment isn't always approximately bodily stature, but about talent and dedication, a dwelling testimony to the phrase, small but effective inside the cutthroat international of enjoyment. Pesci's existence is not simply packed with dazzling highs, but also marked by giant turbulence. His second marriage ended in a shocking scandal, whilst his ex-wife, Claudia Harrow, became convicted for conspiring to devote murder, pulling Pesci's call into the media frenzy no matter his complete innocence. What makes Pesci definitely admirable, but isn't always best, his resilience in overcoming private hardships. But additionally, his excellent comeback. Rarely does an artist who once introduced retirement go back to the display screen and without delay earn an Academy Award nomination, as Pesci did along with his position in The Irishman. What fact led Joe Pesci to step far away from the glitz of Hollywood? What secrets and techniques lie hidden behind the spotlight, and the unforgettable roles he added to existence? Join us in exploring the adventure of one of the most particular and unforgettable figures in enjoyment records, Riviere. Joe Pesci was born on February 9, 1943 in Newark, New Jersey, right into a operating magnificence Italian-American circle of relatives. His father, Angelo, turned into a forklift driving force, and his mother labored as a barber. Growing up in a blue-collar household, Pesci's father harbored goals of his son, escaping the hardships in their hard work-intensive way of life by getting into the amusement enterprise. At just 5 years antique, Pesci was pushed via his father to seem on Star Time Kids, a children's TV show. However, the intense lighting fixtures of the level brought little joy to young Pesci. He later admitted that he felt harassed through the stress of pursuing his father's dream instead of his very own. Despite these pressures, Pesci's adolescence became now not devoid of meaningful connections. He was near buddies with Frankie Valli, Tommy DeVito, and Nick Massey, who would later form the mythical band, the Four Seasons. In reality, it turned into Pesci who delivered them to Bob Gaudio, the songwriter and final member of the organization. This pivotal introduction made Pesci no longer most effective apparent in the amusement world, but additionally a key contributor to a bankruptcy of American track records. Pesci graduated from Belleville High School in Belleville, New Jersey. Though raised in a modest operating class environment, the relationships and studies he solid in his teens laid the muse for a brilliant and surprising adventure ahead. Joe Pesci did not begin his profession in movie. His first passion was song. In his 20s, he joined the band Joey D and the Starlighters. Gambling guitar and making a song at neighborhood nightclubs, those had been the years whilst Pesci poured his heart and soul into performing, hoping song could be his direction out of an everyday life. In 1968, Pesci launched his first solo album, Little Joe Sure Can Sing, beneath the stage called Joe Ritchie. The album meditated his seriousness, approximately tune, however, lamentably. It did not make an impact. Despite the setback, Pesci's dedication to music became a crucial bankruptcy in his artistic journey, and the stage presence he honed at some point of this time might later help him shine at the screen. When his tune career didn't carry the success he was hoping for, Pesci started out exploring other opportunities to pursue his goals. He ventured into performing and landed his first function in the low-finances film The Death Collector. Although the film did not benefit traction and became quick forgotten, Pesci's performance left a strong impression on individuals who identified his skills. However, the economic failure of The Death Collector almost extinguished Pesci's faith in appearing. He left Hollywood, returned to the Bronx, and worked as a restaurant supervisor to make ends meet. For many, this might have marked the give-up in their aspirations, but for Pesci, it turned into simply a temporary setback. Earlier than destiny intervened to trade his lifestyles forever. While casting for Raging Bull, 1980, Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro stumbled upon The Death Collector and straightaway recognized Pesci's precise capacity. They reached out to him and persuaded him to take at the function of Joey LaMotta, the fiery and complex brother of boxer Jake LaMotta. Initially hesitant, Pesci ultimately agreed, and the selection would adjust the course of his existence. On the set of Raging Bull, Pesci proved himself now not simplest as a skilled actor, but also as one deeply devoted to his craft. In one education scene, Robert De Niro accidentally broke Pesci's rib. The moment, Pesci, grimacing in true pain earlier than the digicam angle shifted, changed into captured within the movie, serving as a testament to his determination. Pesci's portrayal of Joey LaMotta earned him his first Academy Award nomination and set up him as an extraordinary talent within the film industry. It also marked the start of an extended and fruitful collaboration with Scorsese and De Niro, a legendary trio that would cross directly to create severe cinematic masterpieces. Though his entry into acting changed into fraught with challenges, Pesci's relentless perseverance transformed him from an unknown artist into one in every of Hollywood's maximum sought actors. His tale became some distance from over. It had simplest just begun. In 1990, Joe Pesci all over again collaborated with Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro in Goodfellas. The usual controversy was over. Filmmaker's incredible experience long made. This time, his function as Tommy DeVito, a warm-tempered and violent gangster, earned him the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor and solidified the person as a cinematic icon. Tommy DeVito became ranked Wide Variety 96 on the 100 Best Film Characters of All Time. This milestone cemented Pesci's recognition as a master at portraying risky yet astonishingly true characters. What made Goodfellas particularly tremendous was Pesci's contribution to the script. The famous "You Think I'm Humorous" scene, in which Tommy unsettles the ones around him together with his unpredictable intentions, was written and directed by means of Pesci himself. Scorsese allowed him the creative freedom to craft the moment, and it had become one of the movie's most iconic scenes. Pesci's talent prolonged beyond appearing to mastering the emotional and situational nuances of every scene. Following Goodfellas, Pesci's profession soared with different memorable roles. He reunited with Scorsese and De Niro in Casino 1995, broadly appeared as a masterpiece approximately the crook underworld. Pesci's portrayal of Nicky Santoro, a man or woman each terrifying and fascinating, similarly solidified his legacy as a legend in gangster films. However, Pesci's range turned into no longer confined to violent roles. He displayed extremely good versatility in his performances throughout diverse genres. He delivered laughter to audiences as Harry Lime in Home Alone 1990 and its 1992 sequel, a beloved vacation classic. Interestingly, director Chris Columbus selected Pesci now, not most effective for his acting skills, however, additionally because Pesci become one of his youth idols. Initially, Columbus doubted whether Pesci could match a comedic function, but Pesci's capacity to seamlessly adapt to unique characters proved in any other case. Pesci additionally excelled in different film genres. In Once Upon a Time in America 1984, he brought a memorable overall performance in a helping position in Sergio Leone's epic. In 1991, Pesci took on the complicated character of David Ferry in JFK, a political mystery approximately the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. He even ventured into musicals, performing in the German production Dear Mr. Wonderful 1983, showcasing his multifaceted expertise and willingness to tackle numerous demanding situations. In 2017, Pesci made a stunning go-back to performing with The Irishman, a crime drama directed by using Martin Scorsese and co-starring legends Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Remarkably, Pesci, to start with, turned down the function over 50 instances, adamantly declaring that he did not want to get worried with gangster stuff anymore. However, Scorsese's persistence and assurances that The Irishman would be extraordinary finally convinced him. The movie had a limited theatrical launch on November 1st, 2019, earlier than premiering on Netflix on November 27th, 2019. As Russell Bufalino, Pesci departed from his regular fiery gangster persona, handing over a subdued yet commanding overall performance that earned essential acclaim. His nuanced portrayal garnered Severe Reporters and Film.org Festival nominations for Best Supporting Actor, BA title accolades such as Oscar and BAFTA nominations for Best Supporting Actor, in addition to Screen Actors Guild Awards. This comeback not simplest reaffirmed Pesci's undiminished talent, but also re-established him as one of the finest actors of his technology. Pesci failed to limit his resurgence to the display screen. In past 2019, he again took song, together with his 1/3 album, Pesci Still Singing, released on November 29th. This marked his first musical assignment in 21 years. Pesci proven his multifaceted artistry, constantly reinventing himself, even in his later years. One of the defining factors that makes Pesci irreplaceable in cinema is his ability to depart a wonderful imprint, regardless of the style. Whether gambling a chilly-blooded gangster, a bumbling thief, or a historic discern, Pesci continually can provide a herbal and unforgettable air of secrecy, have secured him a standing few can acquire. When he shoots a dragon the movie, whoever feels the move Shiloh, I assure you, he shoots it on you. Pesci's fulfillment lies now not merely in the awards and reputation he has acquired, however, in how he transforms every role into a bit of cinematic legacy. In every film, Pesci leaves an indelible mark, making sure his characters stay etched inside the minds of audiences. It is this unheard-of impact that has expanded Joe Pesci from an iconic to an expertise to a Hollywood icon, all the time celebrated and remembered as a legend. Legendary. Joe Pesci, together with his rugged demeanor and unforgettable violent roles, has always been a parent of fascination, each on and rancid the display. Yet at the back of his illustrious profession lies a personal existence packed with challenges, losses, and unwanted scandals. Pesci's 3 marriages, in particular the talks surrounding his relationship with ex-wife Claudia Harrow, shape a darker chapter of his existence, hardly ever glimpsed via the general public. Pesci entered his first marriage in 1964, on the younger age of 21. While little is thought about his first wife, the couple had a daughter around 1967. Like many younger relationships, the marriage was brief-lived. Pesci seldom speaks of this bankruptcy in interviews. It confirmed his versatility and boundless passion for the arts. Beyond performing and track, Pesci made his mark as a producer. He served as a producer for the musical Jersey Boys, which chronicles the upward push and achievement of the band The Four Seasons. This task held deep personal importance for Pesci, as he played a pivotal position in connecting the organization's individuals at some stage in their early days. The musical received numerous Tony Awards and became a landmark in cutting-edge theater history. Pesci's career achievements have been recognized by prestigious institutions. In 2013 and 2015, he became nominated for the New Jersey Hall of Fame, an honor reserved for people who've made sizable contributions to the acting arts. Despite being a personal character who not often attends public activities, Pesci's affect resonates profoundly, from his iconic film roles to his contributions to theater and tune. Joe Pesci's legacy is a testimony to innate expertise, relentless dedication, and the ability to push beyond non-public barriers. He has not handy secured his area in cinematic records, but additionally inspired generations of younger artists to pursue their passions despite the challenges beforehand. Though he has stepped away from the limelight, Pesci stays a long-lasting symbol, a reminder that art transcends obstacles and reaches the hearts of audiences global. After many years of lighting fixtures up the silver display, Joe Pesci stepped far from the Hollywood highlight in 1999. Announcing his retirement, he chose an easy and quiet existence in New Jersey. Gone had been the noisy press conferences and pink carpet appearances. Pesci alternatively committed plenty of his time to playing golfing, a recreation he deeply enjoys, and specializing in his health. For years, he maintained a low-profile way of life, hardly ever performing in public, leaving fans curious approximately the present-day life of the actor who had been the centerpiece of so many cinematic classics. However, Pesci in no way fully abandoned the arts. After a decade hiatus, he made a shocking return with the role of Russell Bufalino in The Irishman, 2019, directed through Martin Scorsese. This position not only reaffirmed Pesci's great skills, however also proved that he stays one of the greatest actors of his generation. In the film, Pesci portrayed a mafia boss with a calm but commanding demeanor, a sharp departure from his previously fiery and aggressive gangster roles. His diffused and masterful overall performance earned giant essential acclaim and garnered him his 3rd Academy Award nomination, a tremendous feat for a person who had been absent from the display screen for so long. While The Irishman became a full-size milestone, Pesci confirmed no interest in returning to complete time appearing. He continues to be pretty selective approximately the tasks he is taking on, collaborating only in works that surely captivate or keep unique that means for him. For Pesci, art has by no means been approximately chasing fame, however rather approximately pursuing his passion on his own terms. After The Irishman, he fast again to his quiet lifestyles, staying a long way from the excitement of the amusement enterprise. Hadn't he? Joe Pesci's modern lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the extreme, large-than existence characters he once portrayed on screen. He has embraced a slower tempo, specializing in his health and savoring lifestyle's simple pleasures. Although he no longer often graces major movie productions, Pesci stays irreplaceable within the hearts of fans, a dwelling image of cinema, and a legend quietly taking part in existence his way. With over 40 years of career achievements, 3 Academy Award nominations, and 1 unforgettable win, Joe Pesci stands as a brilliant testament to the strength of talent, determination, and staying actual to oneself. His roles, ranging from violent gangsters to comedic characters, have left an indelible mark on audiences and contributed to box workplace profits exceeding billions of greenbacks across his filmography. At the peak of his repute, Pesci chose to retire and live a quiet existence. Yet his successful return in The Irishman 2019 once more proved his timeless brilliance. In comes him a 3rd Oscar nomination. Pesci's adventure isn't always simply the tale of a superb actor, however. Additionally, a profound lesson within the alternate offs of reputation and the significance of dwelling life on one's very own phrases. Which of Joe Pesci's roles is your favorite? Share your thoughts inside the comments under and fire and be a part of us, as we hope to discover charming stories about Hollywood legends. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so that you might not leave out our next content. See you in the next video.